Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric, and we got some brand news updates in the world of Nintendo Switch Online. So people have been wondering, when is Nintendo going to be adding some more games to the NES and SNES library? And this literally just dropped within minutes ago. I saw this on Twitter, so let's go ahead and check it out. Nintendo made the announcement. More classic games are headed to NES and SNES Nintendo Switch Online on 9/23. So we're getting Super Nintendo games. We've got Donkey Kong Country 2, which is big, Mario Super Picross, the Peace Keepers, and then on NES we're getting SCAT, which is actually a pretty rare game. So not too bad of a lineup. I wish we would have gotten 2 more NES games attached with that. For whatever reason, they've just been drip feeding 1 NES game at a time. Diddy Kong Country 2 is a very solid entry, so I'm really stoked for this. So this is going to be on 9/23, which is more or less about a week away. Today's the night of the 16th or the 15th. I'm sorry. I cannot tell my dates, but let's take a look at the video that Nintendo posted. This is via their YouTube channel. So here we go. And this is what's going to be Diddy's Kong's Quest. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. It's the Donkey Kong Country sequel. Has Dixie and Diddy saving the day, trying to rescue Donkey Kong. And, it's a pretty classic game. It's pretty solid. So now we got 2 of the Donkey Kong trilogy now on the SNES Online. Pretty good. I'm looking forward to actually trying this out. I know when I stream a lot, people ask about it. Now this is Super Mario Picross. I'm not too familiar with this. I don't know if this is a import game that they're putting on there. It's a puzzle game. It looks alright. I mean, it's typically not my cup of tea, if I'm going to be barren. But there we go. We got a cute little penguin, I guess. And Peacemakers. I don't know. Did this come to the United States? The Peacekeepers? Was this under something else? Combat Tribes or something? I could be wrong. I don't know. But it looks like a pretty solid beat-em-up game. I do like that they've added unknown beat-em-ups in recent days and other games like that. Like a couple of months ago, they added a really unknown. So here's the NES offering, SCAT. So this is like a flying Contra, almost like Forgotten Worlds, but 8-bit. And it's a pretty hard to find NES game, if I'm being honest. It's pretty pricey alone, so it's nice that they're adding some of these hard to find uncommon games on the NES library. But I would have liked at least 2 other NES games added to the bunch. It seems like they're drip feeding the NES games really slow, and the Super Nintendo games, but it's nice that they added these. It seems that Nintendo's starting to throw a lot of these shadow drops out of nowhere instead of doing directs or formal announcements, which is kind of cool. It adds to the announcement. They've been on a roll the past week with the Mario Direct, the Age of Calamity announcement, every single thing that's been slowly but surely being announced. So to just throw some additional games out here for the NES and Switch Online is a nice thing, but I still feel personally that they need to add quite a bit more to it. I've been kind of like, sure, it's only $20 a month, but if they want people to sign up and they want this thing to be something successful, we got to get more than just a slow drip feed. I think Game Pass does a fantastic way of presenting games. They have indie games that are available as well, first-party games, mega third-party games, and they kind of rotate them out. I think if Nintendo adopted a way of doing a thing like Game Pass with their classic library, I think they would be pretty set on that. Now, there's that recent rumor, I touched on it earlier today, because it was proven that Super Mario 3D All-Stars is emulated, that there's an emulator that's built in-house from Nintendo that has GameCube, Wii, and Nintendo 64 coding on it. So maybe eventually, sometime within this next year, maybe early spring, that we're going to be getting some Nintendo 64 and GameCube and Wii content put on the Switch Online service, which I would be completely open for that, if I'm going to be honest. I feel that there's a lot of games in their library that they could definitely take advantage of. And it seems that Nintendo is slowly starting to integrate into that. Another thing that was brought up was in that Mario Direct, there was Game Boy games. I know Overthink Gaming touched on this in his recent video. There was Game Boy games shown in the whole Mario 35th montage. So are they going to be bringing Game Boy games over as well? There's so much that they could do that it seems like they're literally just sitting on money in regards to this. But I do like the pickings that we got on here. I mean, Donkey Kong Country 2 alone is a pretty good thing. And look at some of this response on here. Look at this. Donkey Congress. Twitter's such a fun little mess to always get into. So people are pretty excited about that. Always get notified for this. You'll pray to see Earthbound. So people are still clamoring for Earthbound. That's still a game that people are just clamoring for. But look at this. Good response to Donkey Kong Country 2. And I'm sure pretty soon in the near future, we will get Donkey Kong Country 3 as well. That is just insanely creepy. But, and also in my humble opinion, like I was saying, it's been a slow process with the Switch Online. But then again, it's only $20 a month. I would like to see them incorporate achievements somehow. Maybe a Game Pass style subscription service again, like I mentioned, where there would be a lot more games to check out, including indie games. Maybe just have like a Switch Pass. I don't know, called Switch Pass, where certain indie games are available to test out and try out and stuff. Because that Switch eShop is definitely still convoluted. I know I made my comments on that as well. I hope going into 2021, Nintendo does do something in regards to this NES, SNES online thing. Maybe add N64 games, because that's long overdue. Or at least Game Boy. Because they have such an amount of games, classic and new and old, that I think they're just sitting on it, and they should just do something with it. Now, sure, we want new games as well, new first-party IPs and stuff like that, and we're still clamoring for some big announcements. But now, within the last week or two, with the Mario announcements, with Mario 3D All-Stars, with Mario 3D World, with Mario Kart Live Home Edition, and with, this new Age of Calamity coming out, and other things that still have yet to be confirmed, Nintendo seems that they're finally starting to get their pacing on. They're starting to do these fun little announcements that are just coming out of nowhere, and I'm getting excited. So guys, anyways, enough rambling. I just kind of wanted to chit-chat, let you guys know about these games coming out. Which ones from the September game updates are you excited for? Donkey Kong Country 2, the Peacemakers. Are you excited for Mario Picross or S.C.A.T? For me, I think Donkey Kong Country 2, of course, is the winner here, followed closely by S.C.A.T. Trust me, if you haven't played S.C.A.T yet, feel free to check it out. It's a great NES game. I love the 8-bit stuff. I just wish they would show more NES stuff some love. Anyways, guys, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day.